This is the current embodiment floor. So we're going to start off with a roll down. So I'm going to go through it all in full. Obviously, as we're doing the classes, it's broken up into the parts. We're working on kind of a 3-breath rule. So you kind of work in each position for 3 breaths. But as again in the class, some of them, as we move on, we hold for less, especially in the squat. Now, if you're comfortable getting down into the squat and holding that bottom squat, that's perfect. You can use that instead of the sitting position. But if you're not comfortable being deep in that squat, then we use the sitting position as an alternative and as the main thing within the class. So we've got the roll down first. So going each individual bit of the spine as we go at a time. Main points of chin to chest, chest back, sternum, belly button, and then hip tilt as we roll. Once we get the full hand, we tilt into the squat, so we swap the hips with the head. So we're in this position. In this position, I'm going to give this as an option. If you're comfortable, you can get in and work that position like so. So hands tucked in and working through that, or we find a way to get to the floor, hands back, hands forward onto the floor, and then we wrap in hands through the legs, pull the feet in, try and keep the toes on the floor, heels on the floor, knees out, and 3 breaths. From there, we're bringing the feet in together, hips to heels, and again on this 3 full breaths. For me, our transition is going to go feet out, hands down, and we do the rotation. So you can either go hips and rotate, right, so you can go hips up and rotate into a pipe form. And then we're into this down dog. I'm just going to turn around because I'm facing you. So on the down dog, you can either hold the down dog or you can go child's pose. Down dog or child's pose. Now again, 3 breaths in this position, whichever one you're going for, we're reaching out with the hands and trying to get the head and the chest towards the ground. From there, we'll take a step through with one leg, leaning forward, as big a move as you can. If you can't get all the way up to here to stand up, then we can fidget around with the hands and the legs and get them into place. And then from there, we're coming up into that position. Once again, for this, if the floor doesn't go straight in, especially in the early rounds, just take your time, reposition yourself, get your stance, then go into the 3 breaths. And that is your current floor. So that's the main part, and I've got a teacup to go after this, the fun element at the end of the session.